I have been retrenched 2 years ago. I alone. I got no children. Husband passed away.
I'm working from 1980. Now I'm working at 38 years.
So yeah, I was walking back and literally fume and fire was coming out from one of the room in D block.
I'm Liew. I actually work for 2IC Catering, and they're providing food for 2 halls in NUS. I've been here for 14 months. I actually start work in the central kitchen. I'm doing procurement at 1 o'clock, and I come here together with the food when we collect it from the central kitchen. I lay the counter and bring it over here. Practically start serving at 5 o'clock. I actually worked for an MNC for 42 years. I have been retrenched 2 years ago and sit home for a while before deciding to get a job to keep myself active, So I decided to join Kenny's company. So here I am. Oh yeah, I get to meet all the youngsters. This is the first time I've really been exposed to the language the people speak over here. It took a while to get used to it because in the corporate world, you don't hear all this, and they're very nice students here too. I enjoy talking to them and working here.
I used to work in hotel line. First time I come, I don't like because I never washed toilet before. August I 80 already. I wake up about 5:30. Then I go market buy food for my friend B and auntie. Then I start to take my breakfast. I always eat quickie oat. Every day I eat quickie oat.
Why do you want to cover your face in the video?
Because I don't like my sister see me. My sister don't know I work cleaner. I never work cleaner like this before. Yeah. Then come here, I feel cry, I say, my friend, auntie, why you ask me come to wash toilet? She said, never mind, later you go to make the room. First she tell me only make the room. Then after I work 1 week, I like the children. I make clean and I happy. I alone. I got no children. Husband passed away about 11 years already. So I like work. Not because I want to look after the family or anything. Finance enough for my whole life. But I like to work extra, more money for look after people. Sometimes I take my niece, children go out, go to buffet, everything. Spend money for them. Or I go back China sometimes. I have house there.
Oh.
I'm born in Singapore. My parents come from China. So my grandfather have house there. If I stay home, you get old very fast. Once I feel I look very, very old. My skin all dry. Yeah, I sleep whole day and watch TV. So I think I better work. So my friend recommend me come here.
Madam Sadia Ismail. I've been working in KR for over 35 years.
I'm Asoda. I'm working from 1980 in Old Cambridge Hall. So since now I'm working at 38 years. Before that, 1980, I washed toilets for the students. The blocks. I washed everything. Then pantry, kitchen, and then I clean everything, and then I throw rubbish also for them. Then corridors, everything lah. Then conference group also, we just spread the bed sheets, everything. Then we send to the laundry. But since I come here, also I start work in take care of the guest rooms. Morning I clean our office, then take care of the guest rooms.
In other words, she promoted supervisor.
Now I supervise the cleaners to teach them how to take care of the guest rooms. For me, I like to do this sort of job. I like to do for our students. Yeah.
All ready to go anywhere. I mean, our rice bowl is still here, so carry on. I mean, working with the students, I'm getting older, they're getting younger.
It's fun to work like that.
Especially after they graduated, then they come and see us. Or we meet
They
them
come and
outside.
hug us. It's very happy to see them, you know.
I even got invited to a few weddings. Yep. We used to have a lot of gossips. We got informant when the student come, then we get to know who goes with who, partner with who, and so on. And I think very interesting is when we do room check. We were purposely shout room check. Then before we know it, everybody was like on their phone, and we know they are WhatsApping everybody, And then there was one we did a room check. Some male students are helping the girls to escape with the fridge. They were carrying, while we are going around, but still cannot caught. Then some suddenly they have tables in their room, because they cover the fridge. Very interesting.
Same lah. Because I also follow her to do room check. Sometimes they say wait. After that the cooler all they hide inside the. Then they put a curtain to hide and blankets to hide. So.
Correct, right?
I just say thank you. That's how they appreciate it, and so. We work we work as a team in our hall, and it's like our own family. It's like our family. I think like that. Since I work here at 30 years, like 38 years, like it's second home for me. Like I think like that. I'm very happy to work here. It looks like all our children like that lah.
Yeah lah, that's why we naughty lah. When you are naughty, I cannot caught. We have to do all.
If you're talking about starting all the way from undergrad, I joined KR as a student since 2004. That's when the building was first constructed. So I was actually the first batch of freshies that came into KR's new building. I was here for 4 years all the way until I graduated from my degree. There was a 4 years of break where I did my PhD. 2008, that's when I was approached by the previous hall master. Right after I graduated, he actually called me up and asked me whether I want to join the hall as RF. Yeah, in total I've been involved with KR's activity for I think a good 13 plus years. Over the years, I've seen students change from calling me Ivan all the way to calling me Dr. Ivan and Dr. Low now. Everybody knows I have a wife and I have a little girl. My wife is currently an instructor in the Department of Pharmacy. We met in KR as well. Yeah, so she was in B block, I was in A block, and now we are ABC. Back then, we have huge group of Malaysians, huge group of Indonesians, and so on. So yes, the Malaysians usually during the weekend we will come together and we'll go for meals or we'll go for events together. In fact, back then we even have cultural events that each nationality will be performing or even cook traditional dishes for the hall. So these are the events that brought us together, and that's how we actually got to know each other. It's either she spends her time in my room or I spend. Actually, most of the time she will spend in my room instead. Yeah. We leave our door open. I was saying I've seen a lot of things that a lot of you wouldn't have known throughout my years here, and perhaps most of this could explain why we have communal rules going on in halls. I've seen people who have gone up to 7th floor, got themselves drunk, and then pee down from 7th floor before. We have even had fire breaking out in one of the room, so much so that the whole room is charred, turned black. So yeah, I was walking back and literally fume and fire was coming out from one of the room in D block, which explains the reason why we have rules on electrical appliances must be restricted. And I have also seen cases where people got drunk, fell down from 2nd floor, and when I reached there, the blood doesn't smell of blood, it smells of alcohol. And then people start to question, why we have such rules. And yeah, if I'm not here sharing, nobody will have known. That's all. Not so interesting, like, to be honest.